Hey, welcome at den Bryggande Holländaren, the Brewing Dutchman. Today I'm going to do a little review of the FastWasher. It's a washing station that works together with the FastRack. We have this rack for a long time now. It's super handy to stack your bottles before bottling. It was on my to-do list for a long time to make something myself, something that would spray a sanitizer into the bottles instead of using this little pump, which is a little bit silly, a waste of time. But I never came around to making something myself, so I saw this on the website and I thought I would give it a try. I think we paid 80 euros somewhere, so including taxes that will be around 100 euros. I have to say my expectations are not too high. we will see. The first thing I noticed when it arrived, it's a lot of loose pieces. So I hope this is not going to be a very short review. But yeah, let's unpack it and see if we can put it together. We have a bunch of bolts, nuts, two little pumps. They are submerged in the liquid. I hope these are the instructions. It's a user manual. Screw diagram for the FastWasher 24. Screw diagram for the FastWasher 24. Pump orientation. Alright, let me first see. Arrow showing correct direction. Is there an arrow? There's an arrow here that points. So your cables, so it should be something like this. Alright. Somehow I think it's a little bit of a silly system, but yeah. Well, let's just do it. Let me get another screwdriver. So what I did is I just put all the screws, the nuts, the bolts in just very loosely, and then of course it's always best to not too hard. If you would go around choosing constantly like the opposite side, so you don't get too much tension. Like I said, this thing is going to be submerged all the way, so I think we will be fine. Alright, we got them all in. It came with an extra bolt and an extra nut, which is good because I already lost one, so that's that's plus. Alright, now we shall do these pumps. There's an arrow pointing that direction, so the cord should be yeah. Where to stop? When to stop? Why? Maybe. No. Interesting. Let me just leave them loose a little bit. It felt better. Shall we do this one too? Alright. It didn't break, so that's good. The little feet. Okay. Black CO2 covers of the CO2 inlet on the bottom of the FastWasher. CO2 inlet. Ah. Why would you want to have CO2 in here? I don't know. Alright, one thing I don't really understand is why it's so wobbly. So maybe I need to tighten all the screws again. Redo it. It is very nuts. I do something wrong with the legs. So, all right. Let's see. All right. Well, I have this big plastic bucket that was left from an old inline beer cooler, one of those big water coolers. I just put everything in there. Most important, pump submerged. I just submerge the whole thing. I mean, if it's leaking, do I really care? You know, I mean, as long as it sprays high enough, I'm happy. So I'm just going to plug it in. Water and electricity. Pay attention to what you're doing. It's all right. Here we go. All right, that's one side. Okay, let's plug in the other one too. All right, I plugged them both in. Let's see. I think each bottle gets a nice spray. Absolutely. It's too bad that it doesn't have a switch. I mean, that is a little bit silly, unless you're planning to really use this for washing. You know, then I can imagine you just let this run for a time and then unplug it. But so I'm probably going to connect these two pumps, put a switch in there, and I'm happy with it. So far so good. Alright, well, that was a successful test run. Take it out. I saw that the pumps have a little simple filter for any accidental debris coming into. Clicks back on. Yeah, if you once you put these pumps in place, just don't touch it again. And like I said, you know, the instructions tell you to put the screws in a certain order to prevent it from warping. Yeah, you can do that. But I think I'm happy just the way it is. I don't think it needs much tinkering. All I want to have is an on and off button, and I think it's good to go. It's less flimsy than I expected, I have to admit. Although it is a little bit silly, all the little bolts. I mean, why not? You know, should be a way to manufacture this in one piece. Although again, it's nice for cleaning. You can take it apart if you want to. Well, happy.